The long-awaited return of the Android Cup Series kicks off with its return to the infamous Talladega Superspeedway, where the usual amount of 30 cars enter with a shot to win the series' most prestigious race in its traditional spot of the first race of the season. This is the Dega 500. Starting on pole for this event is the 00 of Christian Vargas with a 49.033 second lap time. Beside him, it will be the 03 of Mathis Wells. Starting in third, it is the number 78 of Josh Harmon. Fourth is the 32 Will Parrish. Running at the top 5, it is the 30 Peter on Jack. Running at the top 10, it is Nathan Stapleton, Joshua Harrison, Jay Jefferson, Zachary DeLillo, and Marcus Sachi. Rest of the qualifying results on the left side of the screen as the field paces through the tri-oval. Anxious to get this series back rolling after almost 2 years of inactivity as they approach the start-finish line, ready to begin the race. Green flag is out. We're racing at Talladega. Christian Vargas absolutely set sail to lead lap number 1, but maybe got too big of a lead, as here comes the number 83 taking advantage of the run he got on your leader, your past leader, to take over the lead for himself. Now the 73, Zachary DeLillo, will pull to the inside of him down the back straightaway, with help from the 84, who will pull to the inside himself as well, taking it 3 wide for the top spot. Joey Covra is the pusher of that 84 car of Casey Wells. '29 gave that 84 a good shot out there as they go into the tri-oval. Covra follows Wells down, and Wells will lead lap number 2 onto lap number 3. With the top 4 single filed out. Looks like that will turn into the top 6, top 7. You see back there the number 92 of Owen Miles. Here comes the 29 of Joey Covra making a move on the inside. The 42 to follow. 2 champions in the top 5. Joey Covra now going for the lead, looking for his first Dega 500. Same with Stephen Colon, who won the championship last season, trying to defend his title, but trying to win his first Dega 500. But now is the 42, making a move down low. Covra almost was clear, tried clearing down low, but that would not have worked out. The 42 to the inside, Covra gets the lap led, but it's the 42 of David Vickers taking the lead over. Skylar Taylor behind, Sam Oskin behind him. Double file for the entire field down the back straightaway. Pretty much gridlock on lap number 4. The 84 back there looking for some clean air on the 29. Not that it really matters that much, but really want to get some air to the engine. Make sure you don't blow up. There's a very high possibility here at Talladega, but they are going to go 3 wide, maybe 4 wide for that lead. Covra up high, Wells in the middle. Same with Vickers, Taylor, and the 77 to Oskin takes it over. And man, that move took guts. Look at the 84 trying to squeeze the middle still. But yeah, that move was very daring, but it worked out for that 77 car. Got him the lead. And that 84 and that 29 are still falling back. Vickers on that outside lane, which is the middle lane, a few lanes back, but 84 and 29 falling like a rock here on lap number 5. The 28 Anton Charbois making a move to the inside. And to lead lap 5, it will be the 28, the 20 behind. Look out back there, get a bit close with the 73 and 29. Corver doesn't want to wreck his chances of winning the Dega 500 this early on. Voyage was out front for a short period of time. Now the 5 will pull to the inside. The 59 to follow. Now Fitzwater will move out of line to the inside, making it 3 wide for the lead again. Rose Henson on the bottom lane as well. Next in line, maybe it'll pull to the inside on the trial. She will. Marcus Sachi in there to follow. And the trial is really where they fan out. It is the widest part of the racetrack after all. They have the ability to make moves, and they definitely use it here. That bottleneck into turn number 1 and approaching the start-finish line, should say. It's Rose Henson who continues to lead. The 43 right behind. Maybe pushing that 7 out front. The 66 on the outside. The 97 making a move for third. Orman behind him. There's a battle of the Nathans on the inside. Third and fourth. Here's Stapleton moving to the inside of Sachi. Henson's going to be able to block that. Lap 8 approaching halfway in a couple of laps. And now the 97 of Nathan Stapleton, with help from Ormond, is going to get the lead away from that 7 Pontiac, and the 94 slides back in line. The 21 of Roberto Crown Jr. will try and take third place away. There's Vargas's appearance back at the front of the field. Your pole sitter got shuffled back. Now he is back up front, making his way up for third place. 21 of Roberto Crown Jr. will have to go back to fourth now on that outside lane. Final 4 contender last season. Let's see if he can repeat that same success. Now the 00 moves on to second place. He could have a strong car this afternoon, as he really want to go to the inside, but he'll be put to the middle with the 83 and his move. Look at the 32. He's inching down low, but he's definitely not going to make that same move that 77 did to take the lead away. That would, I don't know what the consequences would that be heading into the third corner. I'm going to do that in the trial because it's nice and wide in there like we were talking about earlier, but for the lead now is Will Parrish. Waited his turn, and it will pay off. Snags the lead away from Joshua Harrison. The 2 champions in the field back-to-back, that is Joey Kovra. Once again, 8 seasons strong in the series, and Stephen Colon, this is just his second, but already a champion. So that means 28 drivers here looking for their first. The 73 making a move down low, but he is not going to be able to get that position. That's just going to shuffle Premix Shane out to the middle. That's the thing about Talladega. You could think that you have it lined up correctly coming to a closing stage of the race, but could get moved up to the middle lane or the top lane from somewhere in the middle of the pack, and that could end your chances at the win. There's the top 4 single file. Now the 25 is going to make the move. The 47 will go with them. Side by side, heading into turn number 3. Cobra could get down low right there, but he will choose not to. Still fairly, I want to say fairly early. They're halfway through this race pretty much officially. As Jay Jefferson goes 3 wide for that top spot, he will lead this lap with the 5 of Austin Robb behind. Mathis Wells into the picture here in the mid part of the race. Peter Onjak making his first appearance. Same with Evan Hunter. He's won this race before. Here comes that 5, ducking down low. And it looks like he will take the lead over from Jay Jefferson. I'm trying to think of past winners in the field right now. I don't think there are many. Evan Hunter might just be the only one, because Evan Hunter in season number 1, you had Jonathan Fitzwater. Season 2, I believe it was Jonathan Rains. In season 3, Aiden Shepard retired. He was the season 4 Dega 500 champion. And Evan Hunter was the race winner in season number 5. He'll have a move put on him by the 92. And they'll be side by side for second. Peter Onjak doing a good job fending off all the battling going on behind him, as the 77 once again willing to take risks here in this race. Took it 3 wide for a second spot, trying to get a better spot to make a move on Onjak through the tri-oval, and that's exactly what's going to happen. He'll dive down low, take the opportunity, and rocket past, while the 30 has no help on that outside lane. But now here comes David Vickers peeking inside, but the 77 has a good run heading into the corner. Good enough run to defend the 42's charge that they had here. The 66 of Winnie Calhoun following behind David Vickers. We got all 4 manufacturers in the top 4. First repeat is the 20 of Daniel Voiles, who will pull to the inside, along with Winnie Calhoun. 77, 66, your top 2. Voiles and Charbonneau will soon move into 3rd and 4th on that inside lane. 66 moving up high. Gets a run, moves down low. We've got just 5 laps to go in this event. Plenty of drivers here looking for an early start to the season and a win in the most prestigious race. Now the 66 will pull down low. The 97 will be of assistance to the 28. We'll get behind that 66 of Winnie Calhoun and push him to the lead. Now 28 down low through the tri-oval. 77 forced way up high. And to the line. Charbonneau leads that lap. Stapleton looking to go down low. He will. Saatchi follows in his tracks. 84 also there. Annie Thomas making her first appearance of the day. And don't look now, Christian Vargas is once again back. Will Parrish tried peeking to the inside of him there, but I don't think it'll happen quite yet. They stay double file once again. Here's Casey Wells making it 3 wide for the top spot. And Wells will rocket by. I'll see what Annie Thomas in the 17 will do. Heading into the best passing spot on the racetrack. She'll move to the inside, but the 84 will block. First instance of 3 wide, around the 5th car in line. The 00, 66, and 97. Now the 00 is clear of it. Top 6 will go single file here with 3 laps remaining. Cologne once again the first one to make a move on that inside lane. This will be for second here. The 00 also there, trying to win it from the pole. I don't think that's ever happened in this race specifically, but he'll try and be the first nonetheless. But Skylar Taylor might have a wrench in that plan to throw. He'll move to the inside, forcing Vargas up high. Now we just got 2 laps left. If Cologne wants to make his move, he'll have to make it soon. That 45 will come with a run. Cover also making ground. Here comes that 45, Skylar Taylor. Dylan Ebrahimian also down low. The 84 is defending. And Casey Wells will keep this lead. Will be able to defend through the tri-oval as that inside comes with the run. Cover once again down low for a spot. The 91 forces it lower on the 45 as we come to the white flag. 1 more lap to go at Talladega. Here's the 91 trying to go to the inside. He will. Dylan Ebrahimian to the front. Cobra down low. He is looking for his first, a very storied history in this race. He cannot let DeLella pull to the inside in the tri-oval. What can he do? Pulling ahead very nicely. And it's right here that matters. DeLilla pretty new to the series. Cobra, a storied veteran. Here they come. Through the tri-oval for the final time. Joey Cobra is rounding out a career with a win in the Dega 500. Finally. After 8 seasons. Eight seasons of trying and 8 seasons of frustration. Joey Cobra gets the win in the race that he's wanted it the most. And Zachary DeLello will have to settle for second behind him. It was the 43 of Marcus Sachi in third. That's the 59 of Zachary Fitzwater Sr. In fourth, a very quiet day today, but a solid result nonetheless. And running at the top 5, it is the number 20 of Daniel Voiles. But what a story it is to see that number 29 go to victory lane. This is the first time that Cover has raced this number since the 3rd season. And that was the only season that he used it. He had used the 88 prior and the 19 after. No, I think he was the 29 in season 5, but returning this ride once again after being the 19 for 2 seasons. He gets the win. But other finishers, Dylan Ebrahimian was leaning at the white flag. He was the first one to make the move. He ends up 6th place. And Casey Wells led a good portion of the final laps, ends up 7th with a respectable finish in the top 10. Not good for, not bad for a first start, I should say. You got the number 4 of Evan Hunter in 8th. Mathis Wells in 9th, and Skylar Taylor, pretty good run, in 10th. Here's the rest of the finishing results. We all saw a great race here at Talladega, a bit more calm than I bet a lot of people were expecting, but definitely a very fun race nonetheless. And what a storybook ending to the number 29 driver, Joey Cobra, who wins at Talladega for the biggest race of the year finally. And it's kind of surreal saying those words after 8 seasons and really pretty much, I want to say, 7 years. So what a kickoff to the first race of the season. What a kickoff to the season, I should say, with the first race. Next race, we head to Michigan. That is the site of the finale. These next two races, the only two repeats of the season, and they are the final two races, Talladega and Michigan. But we go to Michigan. The spring race has been traditionally the spot for photo finishes in this league. I think Season 6 had one, Season 5 had one, Season 5 had two, really. Been an overall exciting and iconic track for this series. And we're looking forward to that. Is also the finale for Gamer and R, which is also on this channel coming up after this season is done of the Android Cup Series. Be sure to check that out. The link will be in the description for that league as well as the NRL Discord server. But we are done here in the Dega 500. Let's do something we haven't done in a while and go to victory lane with the winner after I export the results. Victory lane with Joey Cobra, the number 29. Thank you for watching the Android Cup Series. We'll see you next time.